Yo, what's up guys? In today's video I got a bunch of Chicago Bulls news and rumors. In today's video I'm going to be talking about a bunch of NBA draft news and rumors, and obviously all the Rudy Gobert trade rumors that have just came out. But before I jump into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Also leave a quick like below today's video. It takes a second and helps me out a lot. And some comments and questions below today's video about all the topics and rumors I'm about to jump into. And speaking of the NBA draft, you know, the NBA draft is tomorrow. I cannot believe it. Also, check out my last video if you guys missed it. I was breaking down and talking about a bunch of draft news about the Bulls possibly buying a second rounder. Obviously, all the trade rumors talking about Rudy Gobert and all prospect workouts the Bulls have worked out. But either way, let's just jump right into today's video, because for the past few days, there's been a lot of rumors that have came out about the NBA draft and the Chicago Bulls plans and everything like that. Obviously, the Bulls have been kind of linked to Rudy Gobert for weeks now, and I'm just going to be honest. I feel like every other day, I either want to make a trade for him or I don't. It's a very debated topic. I feel like most Bulls fans are 50-50 split on this whole situation. So let me know below today's video. Do you guys want the Bulls to trade for Rudy Gobert? Because this article did come out from Heavy.com, and a bunch of insiders have been listing and linking Rudy Gobert to the Bulls on draft night. And like I just said, the NBA draft is tomorrow. I can't believe it. And the Chicago Bulls are probably one of the many teams that are pretty much mentioned in a lot of NBA rumors. Obviously, the Bulls have been linked to Rudy Gobert for weeks now. And there's been ongoing rumors about this whole situation. And two NBA insiders from The Athletic, they were talking about a potential Rudy Gobert to Chicago Bulls trade. And they agreed that any deal sending Rudy Gobert to the Bulls would need to include Patrick Williams. And after that came out, Bleacher Report's Jake Fisher did report that the Bulls are unwilling to include Patrick Williams, and that doesn't surprise me. You know, that rumor and that topic has been out there, and that was obviously Arturas' first draft pick with the Bulls. But after that, they did say the two sides may be closer to a middle ground than previously thought and rumors. And Matt Moore, you know, he's a very highly respected NBA insider. He was on the Locked On Nuggets podcast, and most of the conversation was centered around the Denver Nuggets because it was a podcast on them. But the Bulls did creep in during I'd say their mock draft. And Matt Moore did mention that the Chicago Bulls at the 18th overall draft pick are being a team to watch on that could be very active during the NBA draft. And per Matt Moore, you know, he covers the NBA and everything like that, and he said Rudy Gobert will become a Chicago Bull. He said Chicago at 18, no surprise, they're trying to stockpile assets for the Gobert trade, which, by the way, is the kind of expectation around the league that Rudy Gobert is going to go to Chicago. That's what I've heard. So that's definitely interesting that pretty much I'd say one of the best NBA insiders covering the NBA and the draft and all the rumors pretty much has said how the talk around the league is how Rudy Gobert is expected to get traded to the Chicago Bulls. And not only is he expected to be traded to the Bulls are expected to make a move for him on NBA draft night. Per The Athletic's Darnell Mayberry, he said the Bulls are trying to make a trade for Rudy Gobert at draft night. And the Bulls have always had the ability to match salaries without including Patrick Williams, a deal built around Vooch, Coby White, the 18th overall draft pick after a player is drafted with that pick, and some salary filler definitely makes more sense from the Chicago Bulls perspective. But would the Jazz accept that? You know, there has been a lot of other NBA teams interested in Rudy Gobert, like the Hawks as well. But let me just give my thoughts on this. You know, I am definitely down and interested in Rudy Gobert. I mean, obviously his contract is pretty big. I mean, for the next 4 seasons, he is about to make $40 million, I'd say average on every season. So that's definitely a big concern. But either way, Rudy Gobert is in his prime. He's a 29-year-old center, probably the best defensive center in the league. He's a 7'1" center with a 7'9" wingspan. And on the season for the Jazz, in 32 minutes, he did average 16 points per game, shooting 71% from the field and 15 rebounds. Also 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Like I said earlier in today's video, I feel like every other day I'm flip-flopping if I would do this trade or not. But after all these rumors have came out just the other day, Casey Johnson did put out an article talking about how Arturas has not once but twice publicly stated that he's seeking to keep this core together. And in this article, Casey Johnson was obviously talking about all the Rudy Gobert trade rumors. And Casey Johnson did report league sources have indicated that, at least as of this writing that he just put out the other day, that the rumors about Rudy Gobert to the Bulls are overstated. So it's definitely interesting. I know there's been a lot of talk about that on Twitter. And, I mean, in my opinion, I don't expect the Bulls to trade for him on draft night. And if the Chicago Bulls do, I'll obviously have a video out, but I'd be very shocked just because I feel like Arturas isn't willing to include Patrick Williams and take on that massive contract. I know there's been a lot of talk on Twitter, obviously, about Rudy Gobert for weeks now. And recently, I've been seeing a lot of Bulls fans talking about how they don't want the Bulls to trade their draft pick and Patrick Williams, and they don't want to take on that contract. So I thought a cheaper option would be Myles Turner. I know a lot of Bulls fans have wanted the Bulls to trade for him for a while now. I mean, I'd say Myles Turner is a much cheaper option than Rudy Gobert. Obviously, I don't believe he's as good as Rudy Gobert. I would say Myles Turner is better on the offensive side of the basketball than Rudy Gobert, especially for the price. But this is where it might hurt you. You know, Myles Turner is on a one-year deal. Obviously, his name has been on the trade market for honestly every season he's been with the Pacers, in my opinion. He's on a one-year deal, making about $17 or $18 million. I truly do believe he's looking to get paid next offseason, but he'd definitely be a much cheaper option than Rudy Gobert. And on the season for the Pacers, Myles Turner played really solid in about 30 minutes a night. He did average 13 points per game, shooting 51% from the field and 33% from three-point range. Also 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 3 blocks per game. I'm definitely interested in Rudy Gobert. Like I said, I kind of flip-flop on the trade idea every other day. But no matter what does happen tomorrow during the draft, I trust Arturas no matter what. It's definitely interesting that some rumors have came out about how the Bulls are trying to get a Rudy Gobert trade done during the NBA draft, and then how a Bulls insider, probably the most trusted source covering the Bulls, Casey Johnson, said all these rumors are overstated as of right now. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see for the NBA draft. In my opinion, I just expect the Bulls to draft a player with the 18th overall draft pick, maybe by a second rounder. There's been some rumors about that. I broke down that whole situation and covered that topic in my last video. I really don't see a Rudy Gobert trade coming during the NBA draft, but I could be wrong. You never know what Arturas and Mark Eversley are going to do. So definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video talking about all the rumors, all the articles, all the topics I broke down in today's video. Let me know below today's video what you guys want the Chicago Bulls to do / expect during the NBA draft. I really don't see a Rudy Gobert trade coming, but at the same time, I really didn't see the Lonzo sign-in trade or the DeMar DeRozan sign-in trade until last minute. So I guess we'll just wait and see. I'm really excited. The past few weeks have been filled with so many rumors, and I've been posting every other day trying to keep you guys updated and cover all those rumors. So definitely let me know below today's video what you guys think and want is going to happen. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.